Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Okay, it's after Christmas, so now we're preparing for the new year, 2016, and the Chinese New Year is, I think it's February 6th, might be February 8th, 2016. But like I said, New Year's is a very important holiday for the Chinese. I'm willing to share it with you. But even in the American culture, they get New Year's resolutions and stuff. Okay, now, and they take humor in it because they've come up with all this really cool things they want to change this year, and then they're good for a week or two, and then they forget. Okay, and the Chinese New Year, like I say, I think they celebrate like 5 days. I mean, it's a big thing, and like I say, for me, it's a big thing for me. An example of how the New Year's we're able to start a new life. An example of how it works. I lost my wife 3.5 years ago, and then when the New Year's came, it was about 6 months, and I thought about it, and I thought, well, you can't keep pouting and feeling sorry for yourself. You have to move on. So then that is when I decided it's time for me to find another woman. And so it's been 3 years I've been working on this. And each year I would stop and say, the first year, I didn't know anything about what was going on. I've never dated before. So that first year was really strange. So I had to stop New Year's and reevaluate. And I changed my tactics. I've got videos chasing wild women or chasing women or something like that. So talking about how I've been learning about how these women work. And and then the next year, there was the next thing I had to stop and reevaluate everything. And this is the same thing. Now this is 3 years. 3 years I've been, and I have people say, well, you're not supposed to really be doing it like that. You're just supposed to wait and let it happen. Well, it sounds good, but my life, I know, I plan. I tell you, every day when I go to sleep at night, I plan what I want to do tomorrow. And I'm planning on, because I'm trying to reach different goals as I'm going. And I knew when I first started, I was ready to throw my life to the side and just whatever woman that I got, I would take on her life, and we would kind of bring our lives together, and we would do whatever she wanted to do and stuff like that. And and I knew through time I would get used to not having the woman. So then I had to, that's why I put a goal. I set a time on, but not a time like exact time, but each year I set a goal on what I wanted to get done. And it's to let you know how important this stuff is. Setting goals in the new year, not only to me, but a lot of Chinamen, a few million Chinamen, you change your attitude. That's why the New Year's resolutions don't always work, because they don't change their attitude. They say, well, I need to lose weight, and then that's it. No, you have to change your attitude. It's the same thing with me. Now I've came to the I've reevaluated everything, how I've been doing things, and and what I've been learning, and it's turned out different. And like I say, I can see I don't do things right, and the things I'm supposed to do to catch this woman is things I don't feel morally proper in doing. I say I'm not a. I might misunderstand and get misled, but I don't lie. And boy, one thing I've learned, man, this trying to get a relationship, you got to do some lying. You got to be somebody you're not. And for me, like I say, I'm just looking for somebody that's healthy or fit. I want somebody that's fit, that's ready to go do things. And like I say, I'm not planning on sitting around on the couch watching TV waiting to die. I want to go do things. That's the only thing I ask, somebody fit. And like I say, I've realized and really I want an American gal too. But one thing I realized is people do being fit for different reasons. Some people don't even care about being fit, and some people, they don't care about being fit, so they just want to enjoy life, and they eat wild stuff, drink wild stuff, and all this stuff, and that's why their health deteriorates. And then there's some people, like I say, want to be fit. Now, why they want to be fit, I've learned it varies a whole lot. And like I say, I've learned, man, some do it just for their appearance. Some people do it because they enjoy it. There's just all kinds of reasons, and I didn't realize that before. And now, even me, I stay fit because of my lifestyle. My lifestyle is I do things. I go places. I do things. I say work on the ranch, cut trees, wood, and go on motorcycle trips, and I do all kinds of stuff, and all of it I can only do because I'm fit. And so that's why I stay fit. I don't really like watching what I eat. I don't like making sure I sleep well and getting in good habits. I don't like doing that. I'd rather say it's bad habits. But the thing is, I do like doing things. I don't like being sick. I've seen people that are sick, and I say once you get sick, you spend the rest of your life trying to get well again. So I try to avoid being sick. And like I say, I've learned how not to be sick. That's another reason why I want somebody fit. They know something about not being sick. And so I can learn something from them. We can share ideas. We can share lifestyles. Now, if I was like, you want to go out, but we're not going to go have pizza. We're not going to have, and all this kind of stuff. I want to be back home by 10. You say, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, that's why I do that. And that's because during the day I want to get up and start doing things. And so in other words, it's attitude change. And that's what I've already been working on. Because I knew New Year's was coming. I've been evaluating and all this. So my attitude has changed. So now the woman is not a goal. Now a woman, I'm not. Before I was chasing these gals and trying to find some kind of relationship. I'm not going to do it no more. That's not going to work. I liked the idea of Match.com and getting on the internet. And like I say, even on the internet, I've talked to gals from Europe and the Orient and just all over, So, but like I say, they're the same thing. So it's not like it's just the American gals. I mean, they're the same thing. Their priorities are, I don't know. And like I say, I've gone out with all kinds of ages, and commitment is what the main thing that I've been looking for. And the reason is my lifestyle. It takes commitment. Like I say, when I go places and do something, I got to be able to trust that person, and that person's got to be able to trust me. And it's the same thing with males. When I'm with males, same thing. That's where the three-man militia comes in. We're making a commitment with each other. It's just a slow process of making a commitment. But anyway, attitude is what you need to make a change. And my attitude has been changed. And I say so. I've refocused. I'm getting everything remounted, and it's going to be time for doing different things than what I was doing. I say so. What I'm saying is, you need to decide what is important. You really have to sit down, give it a good thought, and make an attitude change. When that attitude change, when the new year comes and you're ready to get into action, it takes some time. You just don't change your attitude like that. I've been thinking on this for probably a couple, 2 or 3 weeks, and like I say, I didn't really want to make any big decisions through the Christmas holidays. It's kind of, some people it's kind of depressing. It can get kind of depressing on me too. So I didn't want to make any big decisions on that. But I did do some thinking, and I am preparing. And because like I say, it is a new year. I've reevaluated what I did last year, and I want to improve on what I did last year. Improve on me. This is one thing I've got control of. A lot of things in life we don't have control of. But one thing we do have control of, and that is ourself. And that's one thing that we all have been blessed with. And that is the power of choice. We choose to do something or don't do something. We choose to allow something to happen to us, or we prepare so we don't have to put up with whatever it is that's happening to us. And we don't like it, we can do something about it. But it starts right there. It's your choice. Change your attitude and be ready for a new life. I say I get a new life every year. I'm ready. I talked about forgiving yourself. I forgive myself for all the stupid things I did last year, and I get ready for the next year. My attitude's changed. I'm making choices. I'm ready to do something really special. Again, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Happy New Year!